Oh, nice. Well, this is the Cultural Commission meeting for June 8th, 2026. It is 5:39 p.m. and I'm calling this meeting to order. John, would you like to call roll?
Absolutely. Commissioner Limones, Commissioner Guillet.
Here.
Commissioner Frazier.
Here.
Commissioner Damiana.
Here.
Commissioner Imberg.
Here. Commissioner
Brutnicki. And Commissioner Hanson. Thank you.
All right. So I'd like to take a vote on approving the agenda for this week, which is fairly light. Do I have a second?
I did.
Okay. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? All right, motion carries. First we move on to staff announcements.
Yes, I have two, one of which I just received. But the first I wanted to show you, so
Turn left onto North Street.
Thinking way back when our stage student came to talk about their project. I did hear back from them that they're just having, over the course of the year, they got really busy. The stage group just had a hard time convening, finding time, finding energy for, their project. However, I brought it to city council at the last meeting to take their project and do it. Since I asked, and sometimes groups bring us a good idea and then the city can help lift it when they can't. So I had our intern go down and take a look at this area and take pictures and plan a garden with the idea of having it be seasonal, native, and represent the colors of pride. So she put it together and I said, create an image, and she has come up with a couple images. And let's see if, I don't know, probably can't blow them up.
Let me see what I can do.
So we can walk up closer to the screen if you like, but one of the things we're doing the Pride Art event tomorrow night at the Depot at 7:30 after dinner, so please feel free to come. But one of the elements of it is we're going to paint rocks with the goal of embedding them into the garden. But here you can see she's chosen different varietals to put in here that represent different colors, and then kind of a representation of what it would look like with a little seating area. So she did I thought a really nice job with this. Yes. And we'll go ahead and get pots in different colors and put them out there. So this is what she came up with. I think she did a really good job in just under a couple days of planning it out. So I talked to Steve today about starting to dig out the area down there and get some of these planted. So we'll do a groundbreaking. We'll announce when we can break ground on it. And so wanted to show you the work. Well, remember one of your murals, the muralist is going to start painting that. Stairs are going to be done by the end of the summer. So we also will have those painted stairs going down there.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Where's the latte stand?
Right, I know. And so pausing that, when we talk about the Little Free Art Library, kind of keep these images in mind because have a potential to add to that. And then the second thing is the elementary school, Cherry Valley Elementary, is asking for our help to think about a different city mural project at the elementary school. The space will be a garden and outdoor classroom for use by all grade levels. Incorporating art will have a tremendous impact on the environment, help it feel more natural and inspiring to the students. We are envisioning secret garden meets Snoqualmie Valley. So they have asked for our help to, do what the city does, call for artists and cultural commission help. So once I know a little bit more about that, bring that project to the cultural commission.
That's great.
Mhm. And that's all I have for staff updates. Or staff announcements.
All right, well, we'll move on from there to public comment. Do we have any public comments? Anyone online?
No.
This meeting is just buzzing along. All right. New business. First, we have the Duvall Days community feedback.
Yeah. All right.
There we go.
So we did a couple different things. So one of them was a mural theme for under the Winville Duvall Bridge. Remember you all had asked for that. So we created these note cards and put in these themes for what people like. And I'm also going to bring these to the farmers market on July 2nd and August, whatever the first Thursday in August is, as well as the summer stage. So this is just the first pass at it, but pretty even mix. I think transportation through the ages was the one that got the most. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see very well.
Yes, transportation,
Okay.
geological 10, designated graffiti tagging safely, and giraffes 9.
Geological. No, no. Well, sure, yes.
Oh, did I blur them together?
Geological combination votes.
Yeah.
And most of the combination, only one of the combination looks like it has the transportation through the ages. They all have geological.
And they
Mhm.
all have designated tagging site.
Yeah. So we'll keep at it and see what folks think. We did, remember when we did this, when we had the birth of the valley, we had created a card and we got a lot of it was like the Kraken and, random things. So yeah, as we go through the summer, we'll see what other people did. But, people engaged with it. They took the time to fill out a card, which I thought was really nice.
A lot of feedback considering how much there is going on at Duvall Days.
Yep. And then, next slide.
Yeah.
So we also, put together a board. So this was a big board. It's, big. And I took the feedback from our last meeting where we talked about what kind of small artistic events, folks would like to see. And I think the luminary was like way far and away, the winner there. And then temporary art installation. So this thing here was really cool. It's I can't remember what city it was in the lower right corner, but they had these pictures that they had a bunch of chalk and they set out like 10 or 15 of them and had the community like trace them from the picture on the ground. It was really cute.
Must be.
Yeah. So folks aren't super engaged around poetry, but that's good because we have poetry in the city. So at least that artistic element will be represented.
Yeah, that broke my heart a little. I'm excited for poetry.
Yeah.
Small string ensembles number 2. That's not bad.
Mhm.
And dance parties has some love.
Yeah, I know. I was excited about the dance parties. I think dance brings people together and makes people silly. So yeah. But this is great. I thought it was really good feedback to kind of get a sense of as we build what we want to do next year, kind of where we would want to put our money in. Yeah. And then next slide. The other thing I did is I created a what if wall. So I had a bunch of sticky notes and the question basically was, what if art in the city represented the spirit of Duvall? What would it say?
24.
Yeah, my favorite one. That's by far my favorite one. That was very witty.
Yeah,
A lot of variations on neighbors.
Mhm.
Peace, that's nice.
Oh, Performing Arts Center, I like that.
I do suspect I know who that might have been, the commissioner who will remain nameless. Video. Yes. But not Wendy.
I wasn't there. What had I been?
But again, I mean, people took the time to sit down and write a sticky note for it, which I thought was really nice. So yeah, we'll just keep up doing these activities through the summer, and then for our August meeting, we will kind of get down to the more nitty gritty of like everybody putting their ideas on paper, starting to kind of refine what we want in our biennial art plan, and
I
then
love that.
pricing it.
And you say everyone getting their ideas out, that us for me too.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember 2 years ago-ish where we each had our own butcher
Oh,
paper.
yeah, and I want a whole like little ADHD. Forgetting everything.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing,
Yeah.
That's, how we want to do it is just like, you have 15 minutes to iterate on, everything that could be done, and then refining it based on, cost, time, location, all the logistical factors. Yeah, so I think we're getting good stuff.
Couldn't believe how well attended that Duvall Days was.
Oh, especially for the
Especially with rain, yeah.
Anything that you feel like we're missing in terms of gathering feedback that you would like me to add to either summer stage or the farmer's market?
Oh, this is amazing, actually.
Did we ask specifically about events they might like, as well as our installations?
Well, the one before has kind of, I think I framed it
Yeah.
as like small event.
Okay.
I would like to see some kind of free education for the community. Right, like whether it's, I don't know, basket making or chalk making or yeah, something, but like.
Yeah, there's an art collective over in Monroe that runs a little store over there that does classes.
So I thought about that, and that was on, if we go back, that was one of the items that was on here. I did get some feedback from.
Oh, we've got less than poetry reading?
No, I did put it on the board, and I'll tell you why. I think we need to do a little more outreach to some of our art organizations that charge for classes. Cause I've gotten a little feedback that when we offer free art things, it in some ways supplants their potential business.
What if we were to hire them to run
Yes.
this thing? Because free art is important.
Yeah, so I just think we want to make sure that we're talking to them before we ask the community, like, do you want free art?
Okay.
And like, make sure that we're framing it in the context that we're doing free art opportunities that, we're pairing somehow with our arts communities where we're not supplanting their business opportunities.
For sure, that makes a lot of sense.
So that's why it was left off,
Okay, thank you.
just
Fair enough.
further conversation.
Oh, thank you. And I guess that wraps up the Duvall Days. Item number 2, free little art gallery.
So I had the opportunity to meet with the artist who does these, well, she does lots of art. Aria, I can't remember her last name.
Carolson, I believe.
Yeah. So I met her at a chamber event a couple of months ago, and then we met last week to talk about a partnership. And she has 2 of these remaining. So this picture here, maybe both pictures. So the city of Redmond bought 2 of them, and they installed them during their art walk, and they kept 2 of them, one's at the senior center, and I can't remember where the other one is, but she's local and would be delighted to have these here in Duvall. And so I've asked her to reserve 2. And told her I'd be coming to the Cultural Commission to talk about an opportunity to potentially take some of the money we have designated for the book bench and for the giraffe thing that the book bench is just getting really hard. The public works guys are having a hard time envisioning it.
Yeah, and it was originally just a local little bit of kitsch. It's hard to,
Yes, it was cool.
it's hard to or make something organic. Or reproduce something organic like that.
Right.
So with that, if the Cultural Commission wants to recommend to use the remainder of their budget for some of these, I could bring it to city council and ask them to approve kind of swap.
How much are they?
2,000 piece.
Oh, that's not bad.
And does that include any upkeep or is that just one and done?
So she will lacquer it and make it weather resistant with the idea that we could put them over under the overhang right here. And again, entice people down to this new location. One here, and then she gave me a set of other ideas for the second one. But we want to make sure that it's in a place where it could be protected. So I don't know if that's Depot Park or Doherty. Big Rock. I mean, I don't want to make assumptions that sports kids don't do art, right? So maybe also Big Rock is gonna have a new mural on the, so thoughts for a second location.
Somewhere in the community would be cool. I mean, there are these old decrepit bookshelves right now.
Mhm.
It's in my neighborhood up at the Highlands, they could use replacing. Just a thought.
Ideally, someplace with a decent amount of foot traffic.
Yeah, that would be the idea. So, and I'll show you that second slide because these are pictures that I took. So I couldn't find the picture of the one I found, but the puzzle exchange is on Guaymas Island. So I was up there for a week and a half and I used it. Then I had a puzzle with me that I did, and then I swapped it out for a different puzzle. So this is just in someone's yard, the puzzle exchange. And so I talked to Aria about, I'm like, let me show you something. Could you make this too? So that it would be of a theme. And she's like, oh yeah, I could do that easy. Like we have have learned how to make these, fairly easily. And then this one, I didn't take a picture of the one I saw, but it was in Seattle. So this, I just took a different one. The one I saw in Seattle was a Matchbox one, and they had taken the plastic race car thing and wrapped it around the pole. Yeah, and so there were 2 that were wrapped around this pole. I thought that was really cute too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cute.
So I'm kind of thinking about these are things that could be done in the remainder of your biennial art plan. Unlike the draft gauge or the book bench, I just don't think we're gonna get them done. These could get done. So thoughts about whether or not you're interested in moving forward with something like this as opposed to those other 2 projects that are in that biennial art plan. And I will say this, you have budget now. We're going into a new budget where I don't know how much will be budgeted for art by city council, hopefully a reasonable amount. So I told us to step 2, spend what you have.
It's fair. I think it's a lovely idea. I think it's a good little community building element. I think it's the kind of quirky small town charm people will always say they love about Duvall.
I concur. And yeah, and the old book bench, I mean, it was fun. And I think that like we'll just do the back covers and we'll make a chaise lounge and it'll look like a wave. And, that's so far beyond concept, I think, of what it could actually happen that I'm willing to say scrap the book bench.
If we found a perfect local artist who already did projects
Yeah,
like
right,
that, commissioning them would be great, but we don't
There
really
doesn't-
know if somebody else
yeah,
can.
And had a lot of books.
Yeah, I don't think the books would be the issue. I mean, a lot of us are sitting on a lot of books, so we happily donate.
What do you mean?
Research something?
Yeah, too many books.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to take a car, trade a car, and thought, Well, I can see a lot of little boys just taking cars, but you know what, I think the community would put other cars in, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it was the same thing with the puzzle exchange, what I thought was really cute. I have a picture of it on my phone if you're interested. When you open the doors, it was like, you know, take the puzzle and it had rubber bands, so you could rubber band your puzzle so it didn't fall apart when you took it out. But what was really funny is there was a lot of puzzles in there, and the thing said, please take a puzzle because this will get too full if you put one in and don't take one out. And so I kind of went through them. I'm like, oh, well, I don't want one too challenging because this is meant to be relaxing. So, yeah,
We pick one like the take a car, trade a car. I think dinosaurs would be better.
Oh,
Cause dinosaurs for everybody.
could we do two?
we talked about dinosaurs
Uh-huh.
before.
How would you replace them? There aren't that many. You know, you take one.
Oh, I do. The community elite brings by spare dinosaurs and puts them in the cabinet.
That's very quirky.
Mhm.
And you could put something along the base that would have the dinosaurs engage with something.
Mini Jurassic Park.
That'd be really cute.
Yeah.
He used to make the Jurassic Park toys that were like little fences and fancy gates. We could track down one of those.
But that would be fun at Big Rock, actually,
Yeah.
for kids to do something with.
Especially for the kids who are sports hostages, for the older kids who are.
Yes, my daughter was a sports hostage for a long time for her brother.
Is that a term?
Oh, it is in my world, because I mean, you do, you've got, you know, kids having to go spend all of their free time with another sibling's sport.
Yeah, and my son did not return the favor for his sister when she did softball.
Oh.
He was perpetually busy during softball games.
Well, I would like to motion that we reallocate the funds originally set aside for the giraffe flood gauge and the new book bench to this little free various installations funding. All in favor? All opposed?
Okay.
All right, motion carries.
I will bring it forward to the city council. Thank you, and I will let the artist know. I think she'll be delighted.
That wraps up our new business, unless anybody has anything else. There's nothing on the agenda. So I guess come around to the good of the order. Does anybody have anything they want to share, anything they need to say, or?
I've just forgotten what the different concerts are, the weekly concerts during the summer. That Duvall puts on.
Oh, Summer Stage.
Summer Stage.
I had the exact same problem on Saturday.
Well, I can tell you all about them. So the first concert is July 9th. It's country. It's coming fast. The giveaway are guitar picks with the City of Duvall logo on them. The second one is the ABBA Graphs. It's an ABBA cover band. The giveaway that night is a necklace with a silver disco ball. And so that's Wednesday night, and then Friday night, Movie in the Park, Hoping No Rain, where we're showing Mamma Mia. So it's gonna be a ABBA week. The third one, or do I have them mixed up? ABBA Graphs is third. Mara and the Charm is second. So they're like top 90s, in 2000s, Sunglasses that night. And then 13 till midnight's coming back, friendship bracelets all over the place. And then the last one is a 90s grunge band. So they're gonna do covers of like Nirvana, and that night is Happy Stack giveaway.
That's gonna have a scent.
So yeah, we're excited. It'll be a fun summer.
That's very good for the order.
There was a mariachi or a salsa at some point.
So Rita has done the two little stages. So I can't remember when mariachi is, but we have confirmed mariachi at the little Bump Out Theater and Puppet Show will also be there. Those are already booked and planned. I just can't remember the dates of those.
That mariachi in Seattle, Real.
The one you supplied is the one Rita booked. I don't know, does she have the mariachi or puppet show on there? I don't.
I
think
did
she
not
does.
see it.
I think we planned for Friday night for a mariachi band, and then the puppet show will be midweek, I think. Because we'll have a bunch of kids down there for the YMCA camp. And then we have a splash day coming up, that's in August. And we're doing that the second time, we'll staff it better because with 300 kids and just me and Rita being like, get off that truck.
Oh, Lord.
300 and like 20 kids showed up play, which is Rita and I is the only adults. Yeah, well, we're gonna have some more attendance this time.
Yeah.
And then there's something else I was gonna say about the summer. Got the movies in the park, it's gonna be a busy summer.
It's all in the app, right?
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, anything else? Right, I guess I adjourn this meeting of the Duvall Cultural Commission at 6:05 PM. Good work, everybody.
Yeah, if you need volunteers.